Okay, so for my Think Aloud video, I'm going to be talking about two things that I took from this class that I thought were really important. First off is the importance of oral language interaction for ELLs. So basically what this makes me think about is almost from the beginning of the class where we talked about the two different theories between acquisition theory and learning theory, and just that by exposing ELLs to more spoken English in class, to give them opportunities to use that English that they're learning in class with each other, with peers in small groups, and then whole class work, or with me as the teacher, just the opportunity to give them the chance to actually speak the words that they're learning, to use them in real life situations, I think is just really important. It's something that the Freeman text talked about and that I totally agree with, that if we don't give them the opportunity to actually open their mouths and produce the language themselves, just learning about something or completing a project or writing something, if it's not spoken, you're missing that whole piece. They need that opportunity to practice with this academic learning that they're using in class. Another point that I wanted to talk about was the content reading for ELLs, the importance of actually seeing text in examples, whether it's something that's on the overhead, whether it's something that is given them on a piece of paper, or maybe an excerpt from a newspaper online or a magazine or anything like that. Anything that a teacher creates is actually showing them written English, something that they read, so they can see how English is used, the syntax, where the words go. Exposure to that language makes me just think more about the acquisition theory and about how they naturally will pick up these things. Sometimes explicit instruction is important for certain types of topics, like the conditional, which we did for last PLC, but there's a lot of things that they will pick up just naturally, inherently, by being exposed to English, whether it be in speaking or in writing. They need to actually see it in order to understand how it works. Just strict learning theory instruction, just going through the rules, there's a time and place for that, I believe, but I don't think that's the best way to actually show them how it works. My teaching strategies, the types of things I'm going to be thinking about more often, and even in my Spanish classes itself, is just the exposure to text, the exposure to the opportunities to use the language, whether it be in English or Spanish, just giving them the opportunity to do that. I also really want to concentrate on investigation, showing them maybe a grammar structure that's new and having them looking at it, looking for differences from what they're used to learning, having them be more of like detectives in the class. And then my practice, you're going to see that more in the classroom. You're going to see them, whether individually or in small groups, investigating grammar, looking for differences, looking for similarities, looking for placement of words, the syntax, looking for endings, like in Spanish for verbs, what's different between a present tense and a past tense verb, what's giving you the clues. More exposure to written text as well, examples that they can see in class, whether it be on podcasts for oral understanding or just actual written work that they see and look at every day. I love this class. I thought it was great. Thank you for everything. And that's all I got.